Yeah, so why don't casual fans understand like the nuance between just running fast or just jumping far in regards to athletics? Like, obviously.
Okay, in terms of like breaking down the sprint and the jump, okay, like the technique
Yes.
behind it.
Yes. They're
Okay.
technical. So, obviously, like when we watch certain sports, for instance, and our football, NFL, immediately when we see someone that's extremely fast, oh, they can do track when that is not the case. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so the nuance on that part, or you will see athletes that just crazy jumping ability, etc.
You know what? That's actually a good point you made right there. So the difference between, I'd say, running fast and or football fast and track fast is such a different, like it's a different world in terms of athletics fast and just other sports fast. Like being fast on the football pitch, okay, you're quick. I would say you're quick. You're not fast. To be fast is completely different. And I think it takes a lot of different mechanics, and you train to be fast in a specific race and run in a straight line. Like there's no football player on planet Earth that can run 100 meters in less than 10 seconds. There's not many football players that can probably run 100 meters in like 10 too. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas there's so many techniques that go into just being fast. And most athletes in athletics are actually fast. Do you get what I mean? Not quick, fast. We're talking jump on a track and they will beat you in the race. And I feel that casual fans don't understand that. They just see, okay, cool. It's a race. So we're just seeing someone run. Oh, if I pulled this person from this sport, they could do that. No. The difference is so wild. And obviously Deji being a sprinter at one point in his career, the difference between football fast and
Yeah,
track.
it's different because I was doing both at the same time.
Exactly.
And even if a track athlete runs on grass, it's just different anyway. But the reason why they don't understand is because they think it's because everyone can do it. So once people think everyone can do it, they're not going to break down how this person is doing it better than others. That's for the casuals.
Mm-hmm.
And now for the people that play sport, you know that, okay, there's different mechanics that go into certain movements. Like the fastest footballer we've probably, no, not the fastest, but one of the fastest footballers we had was what? Theo Walcott.
Yep.
And what they're saying his 100-meter time was like 10.5.
Yep.
Bro, you're not even getting a call to go and compete in the British champs.
No. Yeah, British under 20s, maybe.
Yeah, maybe under 20s.
Maybe.
But maybe. Because the way they're running now is crazy.
Yeah, now no. Back then, maybe.
So it just goes to show that you could be fast in any field. The only one that might translate a little bit is obviously NFL with Tyreek Hill. And you even got was it DK?
DK. But
when they run 100 meters.
Yeah, but
he ran 10.3 anyway.
That's what I mean. And 10.
So that's not getting out. That's not getting out any rounds.
Bro, you're not making it to the championships at 10.3.
Nah, you can go to Olympics for a small country.
Which small country are you talking about nowadays?
Maybe one that has like 1,000 people.
So you can make that round. You know, they added that round.
That you can make that.
Judge.
Yeah,
that's what you can make nowadays. You can't make the full-fledged rounds. And you're right in terms of when you said sprinters running on grass, the sound it makes, the power and the sound going through the ground is what is the difference between people that are really, really actually sprinters in terms of the way they hit the ground and the power. And 100 meters in 9 seconds, 10 seconds, you have to see it to believe it. That's the thing. You see it in person. Don't watch it on TV. See it in person or run next to someone that can run that speed and then understand how slow you really are.
That's so true.
So I feel like the casual fan, as you said, sees, everyone can sprint, everyone can do this. That's why it's just a fast runner. But there's so much that goes into 9 seconds. It's short. It's a short distance, a short amount of time, but there's so much that goes into that 9 seconds. How much training, what you need to do in your body, the amount of the speed in which you lift weights is completely different. Like footballers, athletes, we all lift weights completely differently.
Yeah,
Get what I
completely
mean?
different components, man.
That's the thing. The speed in which the weight moves, the way you're pushing and pulling things. Like we train our muscles for different things. So there's a lot that goes into running fast or
Yeah.
actually being fast and not being quick. Because I feel like footballers are quick because we don't have to be fast over short. We only have to be quick over like 10 to 30 meters. You get what I mean?
Max as well.
That's the thing. We don't need 100-meter pace.
Nah. Because there's never going to be there might be like one instance in like a season where you might have to show that, but it's not enough for you to go and work on that every other day.
Nah, you can work on getting quicker in a short period of time, but you don't need anything over that.
On that though, do you feel like there's, obviously we've said NFL players, but do you feel like there's any footballers that if they
Nope.
consistently trained,
No.
that they could obviously be at world level, but say national level?
Nah, bro. They're running. Most of them don't know. Most of them don't run properly.
Yeah, which is true. I feel like one of the few footballers that I have seen look like they've got decent enough technique is Elanga.
Yeah, but he trains almost like a sprinter in terms
of
training tailored towards speed. But a lot of them just don't sprint properly. It's like how they say a lot of people can throw a punch, but boxers can throw the correct punch. A lot of people don't actually run. A lot of people don't have the hand-eye coordination to run properly. You see in football, people run their arms everywhere, and
Yeah, the biomechanics is just all over the place.
Yeah,
a lot of wasted movement.
You can be coached into running better, but that could make you slower. But you can't run with your arm out here in 100 meters because you could hit the next man in the face. So, do you get what I mean? You have to be tight.
Yes, bro. It's so true. Like I can't think of any footballers that could even try compete. Obviously, if they train consistently, then maybe they'll get like a 10-2, maybe. But even the difference between 10-2 and 10-1, if they had to run in the same race, the gap is still big, you know?
Mm-hmm.
The gap is still big.
Massive.
And we haven't even got to 10-0s yet. Or 9-9.
No. We saw the difference in Usain Bolt does it perfectly. It's a perfect measuring stick, actually. 9.5 to 9.6, which was world record to Tyson Gay behind him. You saw the distance.
And that was world record to national record.
Do you get what I mean? That was world record to the second fastest time you've ever seen. That was and the gap is a good 5 meters.
Imagine if we lined up in that race.
Bro.
They'll still be recording.
But that's the difference in times. Like when it says 9, or when it says like 9.5, 9.6, 9.7, 9.8, and then you get to 10, bro, you're not even close to where anyone is. And I think that's what a lot of casual fans are looking at it. And the same with jumping. They're looking at it, okay, cool. We can just jump. Oh, that's just someone jumping high.
It's just so difficult.
Do you not
like? Do you mean like casual fans stating that, oh yeah, this person can do high jump or triple jump or long jump, etc.?
Yeah. Like when you say, oh, they can just go, oh, he can jump high, so he can be a high jumper. Bro, jumping high and high jump is two different things.
High jump is one of the most technical things. That is crazy technical. Like, yeah.
This is the thing, to get over that, to get 2 meters and 30 centimeters, like to get over that, and you're jumping in a certain technique, and you know, to not have your head hit the bar first, your back hit the bar first, you know, the arc of the run, the speed, there's so much that goes into it, and the training you need to just go into it. A lot of the training isn't actually jumping over the bar. It's jumping on boxes. It's lifting weights and pushing them above your heads. Like you need extra power to get up there. You see how like in other sports, you have to replicate your sport to get better at your sport? In those aspects, you don't have to replicate the exact thing you're doing. You have to do a lot more to get better.
You have to build the components it takes to get over the bar.
Mm-hmm.
And those components are broken down into many things. Obviously, you got the technical side, you got the physical side, you got the mental side. But even in that physical side alone, you break it down even more. You probably
Correct.
have the explosiveness, your flexibility, your even your muscular endurance. Like there's so much things that you have within one aspect that you need to work on, as well as working on the other things as well. That's what makes sprinting, jumping, anything in the track and field space. That's what makes it so unique, because you've took one basic thing, one simple thing that everybody can do, but you've took it to a level that there's only a few of you that have access to this thing. You've honed it to the point where you're just on a different planet with it.
And you know what I love about that, Deji, is they say, oh, basketball players can jump high. You think they can? Go and jump over that bar like a high jumper. How high can you really jump? Do you get what I mean? That's where you compare a lot of sports. You go, okay, what's the sport where people jump a lot? Oh, basketball. They jump high. High jumpers will say, oh, you jump high. Come and jump over this bar backwards. See if you jump high. Because remember, where your feet are, where your feet are off the ground is where their head is off the ground. A lot of the times.
Bro, they do it off one foot as well.
Yeah.
Or they can't. Well, yeah, they do it off one foot.
But that's what
you can do it off two. You can do it off one.
But that's almost where I feel like where I measure it to. Where basketball players' foot, where their feet are in terms of comparison to the floor, and where their hand is. Where their hand is where a lot of these men's heads are going over the bar.
And they're a lot more mobile as well.
Yeah. So
like the flexibility is at a very good level.
All right, on those jumping ones, some might say long jump, for instance, can be something that not the normal person, but other athletes can get into. What?
Nah.
You're just effectively as basic as it sounds, doing one jump.
Definitely no.
Into
You know, the
triple jump, I know is crazy technique, because I used to love doing triple jump when I was younger.
But Joe, the second fastest athletes are usually long jumpers. Most sprinters convert to long jump. But so you need to be that fast, to be able to jump that far. So
even like a Greg Rutherford, that guy's a 6-second athlete, and a 10. I can't even remember, but he ran it in the 10s. Like I think it was like a 10.3 or something. So you might have to search that.
Yeah. So
even do you remember the American long jumper?
Which one? Carl Lewis?
Nah, I don't know.
Not Carl Lewis. Is his name Dwight? Dwight.
Greg Rutherford's PB in 100 meters is 10.26.
See? So that's
long jump.
Long jump. He's a long jumper. Remember, he can't be a sprinter.
And what's he 60 meters? Because he's ran a 60 before.
6.68.
So Joe, think about that. Greg Rutherford is faster than most of the men in the NFL, including Tyreek Hill.
Practically all of them.
And he's a long jumper. So that's why I say you have to understand that you couldn't be a long jumper, because you have to be able to run that speed, because you have to build up that speed to jump that far. That's why Carl Lewis long jump and could sprint, because of how fast he was. Like you can't be slow in track and field. There's nothing that you can be like slow in. Duplantis, what helps him out so much? His speed on the runway.
I was gonna mention him because it was last year or the year before when he done the 100-meter race.
The 150. Yeah. Oh yeah, 100 meters. Sorry.
Yeah,
what, and 10.5,
something like that. And even going back to Bolt, didn't they used to say he used to consider doing long jump?
You would, because it's a good thing for 100-meter sprinters to convert into, because you got the speed and then it's just timing, and then the jumping aspect there's a lot into that as well.
And it came in on the 400s as well, so he only ran the 100 as like a dare or a bet from his coach.
Yep.
So the levels are just different. The levels are just different.
Do you feel like there's any NFL player that can translate into any of them? In anything that we've mentioned?
The best,
The,
the
the,
best shot
the
they
only
got.
one. Wait, go on, Jacob. Sorry.
No, it's not. I said the best shot they've got is probably this is the sprints, but they're not making it anywhere.
Yeah, I can only think about Tyreek Hill, but even
Honestly,
then,
honestly, a few of
it's
them
getting
run
smoked.
at least their 60s. The ones that have like the super quick 40
Yeah,
yard dash.
Tyreek Hill 60 would be good, but you got Coleman,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
job done.
Obviously, Xavier Worthy's got the 40-yard dash record in the NFL in at 4.21 or 4.20.
But you know,
One of
40
two.
meters and 60 is two different things. It's an extra 20 meters of sprinting.
Yeah.
And
But
some,
like a lot, no, I'd say not a lot, but some sprinters, their 40 might not be that quick. The ones that are not great starters, for instance. So,
but like even that, okay, cool. Noah Lyles, for instance, we always like to use him as a reference because we know he's a best sprinter without the greatest start. He's got a good start, but it's not the greatest start. Yeah.
Mm.
Noah Lyles wouldn't lose, in my opinion, a 40-meter race to anyone in the NFL.
you don't think?
No. I don't think he'd lose in that. I don't think people understand how fast he actually is over 40 meters. Because he's not up and within the same speed as top level sprinters, as in people that run 9.8s all the time, does not mean that he's not going to be next to someone that runs a 10.3 or a 10.4.
True.
This
True.
do you get what I mean?
The measuring stick is different, isn't it?
This is what I mean.
According, this is a Bleacher Report athlete. This year, Noah Lyles estimated he could run 4.1 or 4.2 in a 40-yard dash, like when the talk of him and Tyreek racing. Huh?
It makes sense.
Easily. He runs 100 meters in 9.
Yeah. It makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah, but like that's his end, because apparently, obviously, this is a Reddit comment, but supposedly in Paris, his final 40 meters was 3.35. So that's how obviously how insane we know he is as a finisher.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that 3.35, that's a flying 40 though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're already in motion.
Yeah, so
it's like a relay race time, basically.
Yeah. Like when someone does like a 9.6 on a relay, really they're flying already.
Yeah, it's like someone's pushed you.
Like when you used to do flying like flying 120s, you'd be running in it from 150. So
your time is gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
From a standing, that's not gonna be.
It's not going to be the same.
Yeah. No, I agree on that. But yeah, no, I just feel like when you're measuring something to a top level athlete in athletics, you shouldn't measure them up against anyone that does not do the exact same sport.
Yeah, because that's the craft at its peak.
Yeah, and you measure them against people that do what they do. Because if you measure them against someone else, it's just stupid. Even when people come and say, "Oh, I could do that," I'm like, bro. Hey.
That's why when speed race no allows, then you have people in the comments saying, speed almost cooked no allows this is that. I'm thinking, bro, like you have no idea.
And you know what's even more funny? If you see the side angle, there's a side angle that didn't get shown. No, speed is nowhere near him at any point in the race.
Do you know what? I recently saw that one as well. I knew at the time he weren't that, like, no, wasn't even full 100% running and he still comfortably beat him. But I saw that angle that you're talking about only recently and I was like, okay, cool. That was quite the distance.
Because look at everyone else's face. Look how many angles they had of that.
And they're giving you two angles, the behind angle and the front angle, where you could only see people, like, everyone looks like they're close when they're running towards you.
Mm-hmm.
You can't judge any. You're like, okay, I can only see who came through the line first. But on video.
Yeah, man. Cameras.
Yeah. And when you watch the 100-meter sprint, they don't show you an angle from behind watching them coming this way. They show you the side angle so you can see who won.
Mm.
I think we would get interesting races, 40-yard dashes.
You'll get like
grass,
exhibition 60s.
No, on grass you might get interesting races. On the track, I don't think we will. I personally don't think, Like Joe, 9.8 speed and 10 whatever. Them man.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm just saying, like, the ones on not the Christian Coleman star. Obviously, no one's a Christian Coleman star, but for 40-yard dash, like them,
Yeah,
like,
because the distance is so short now, man.
yeah, that's partly my reason as well. And then again, some aren't. Some it takes, and once they get into their 40-yard, that's when they get into full flow. For instance, like the sprinters wise. Whereas, like, say the NFL players, they have to be at their best from
40 yards.
yeah, from the 10-yard boom. Do you know what I mean? So
No, I just don't think so.
Yeah. But you kind of change. Well, yeah, you just change the goalpost on that one, innit? Because then you change what you need to train for. If that makes sense. Because now you're actually just training for power.
I think it was even, I don't know if you lot have recently seen when Speed was with Tom Brady, that video, but like, obviously he done like combine stuff, and the trainer he had for the 40-yard dash was basically, he was just basically telling him it's not a speed thing, it's literally technique for your 40 yards, how you're going to start and stuff like that. And yeah.
But that's why I also think that's bad. Like, if we start in blocks, yeah, because how you said it'd be a race. If we start in blocks, as mad as you think Noah Lyles is slow at the blocks, watch how fast he is compared to an NFL sprinter.
You just have to look at the distance he covers with each step as well.
Just watch how fast he is compared to anyone that is not an elite level sprinter. He doesn't look good because of who he's running against. But put him against Tyreek Hill, obviously not now. God bless Tyreek Hill and his injury. But put him against like a Jalen Waddle and Xavier Worthy. Come up the blocks and watch off the first 5 steps where Noah Lyles is and watch where they are. The race is over.
Yeah, he's clearing more distance.
Yeah, and you're just watching his back. That's why I said there's a difference between quick and fast.
Even if you look at the biomechanics of an athletic start, of a Noah Lyles start, or of a Kishane, any 100-meter sprinter, and you look at the biomechanics of any NFL wideout, it's just different, man. Even from the way their legs are placed when they're in that 3-point start, it's just different.
The knee drive, everything.
Yeah, it's just different. The angles they hit, it's just different. They don't even fully extend. They don't even finish that extension movement. The NFL players don't do that, but the athletes do.
Yeah.
Automatically, that's some centimeters on the track that's taken away.
It's vital in a race.
Yeah, it's just, and these are the 1%ers of the 1%ers. Because we're not even talking about the person that came last on the 40. We're talking about people that come first.
Yep. And even the people that came last in the World Champs, yeah. Who came last in the World Champs?
Let's say 100.
Tobogo did, because he didn't run. So Tobogo came last, yeah. Tobogo versus them man in 140 meters. We know what's going on.
You can't mention him just because he did it.
I couldn't remember who else came last and he got disqualified.
I can't even remember what you can't mention him. But I get your premise, so I do get your premise.
So yeah.
Where we'll see. I was gonna say we'll see, we won't see, but it's just for people that don't or that think it's easily translatable. It's definitely not. Whereas like athletics to NFL is, I'm not saying it's an easy translation, but it's it's definitely easier than any other thing to athletics.